Hi everybody and welcome back to LegUpAbility, your premier para sport channel. Did you know that under the current legislation in Ireland and in the UK, para equestrians with epilepsy are not allowed to drive a 3.5-ton horse box? This is because of the differences in the two types of licenses. In order to drive a car and trailer, you need your standard driving license with an adaptation to tow a trailer. But in order to drive a 3.5 or greater horse box, you need a heavy goods vehicle. And the medical requirements are different. For the car license with the trailer, you need to be seizure-free for a year while on medication, and then you're able to drive. But for the 3.5-ton or greater horse box, you need to be off your medication for 10 years and seizure-free. The problem is the legislation is very generalized and it has a significant impact on para equestrians with epilepsy. Because what happens if you have 3 horses and you want to take them to a competition? Or what happens if you want to take 2 of your friends and their horses and go for a day out? That leads to exclusion in sport, and also it takes away independence from the para equestrian with epilepsy. For example, in my case, right, I'm epileptic, but I haven't had a seizure for 30 years, okay? But also I have nocturnal epilepsy, which means I can only get them if I'm asleep. And other people have nocturnal epilepsy. I want to stress that I'm not dismissing the medical advice or medical concern. I just want to talk about how the generalized legislation is excluding some people with long-term epilepsy from participating in sport and other activities. I mean, that is the issue we need to address. Thank you very much for listening, and chat to you in the next video. Bye!